Good morning. This is Pastor Zach with the Goodland United Methodist Church with your morning devotion for Wednesday, October 11th. Today I'll be reading from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 22, starting in verse 14. When the hour came, he took his place at the table, and the apostles with him. He said to them, I have eagerly desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer, for I tell you I will not eat until it is fulfilled in the kingdom of God. Then he took a cup, and after giving thanks, he said, Take this and divide it among yourselves, for I tell you that from now on I will not drink of the fruit of the vine until the kingdom of God comes. Then he took a loaf of bread, and when he had given thanks, he broke it and gave it to them, saying, This is my body, which is given for you. Do this in remembrance of me. And he did the same with the cup after supper, saying, This cup is poured out for you is a new covenant in my blood. This is the story of the first happening of what we call Holy Communion. Jesus gathered the disciples for an important meal. Sharing those rituals and sharing those things are important. This month in October, we are going through a worship series. It's called The Simple Faith of Mr. Rogers, and it's written by a book of the same name by Amy Hollingsworth, and she had an experience of interviewing Fred Rogers before he died, and received some stories from him, and it all revolves around this idea of a favorite snack in his childhood called toast sticks. And I want to tell you that story to relate to this idea of communion. She says, one of the stories, which he related to me the summer before he died, reflects on this keen sense of both joy and childhood. For Fred, perhaps the earliest prototype of a true neighbor, took the form of an elderly woman who lived in his hometown of Latrobe, Pennsylvania. She was his grandmother's age, and everyone called her Mama Belle. Many times 5-year-old Freddie, as he was called, would amble up to her back porch steps looking for a snack. He would arrive strategically on her back doorstep because it led straight to her kitchen, where she often made him his favorite treat, toast sticks. Come for toast sticks, Freddie, she would ask. One day, Mama Belle asked Freddie if he'd like to make the toast sticks on his own. Imagine his delight being able to do a skill that seemed like a grown-up task, especially with the pride of being entrusted with Mama Belle's specialty. Very soon after that encounter, Mama Belle got sick and died, and many decades later, Fred wondered if somehow Mama Belle had known she was reaching towards heaven and wanted Freddie to have this experience as a comfort to him, as a reminder of the unique friendship they had. Even though she was gone, he could now make toast sticks on his own and always think of Mama Belle as he made them. We had this similar experience when we gather in community for meals, gather around a table. Jesus tells us that we will remember him in that act, that we will be a community together. Let us strive to have that excitement like Fred did with his toast sticks and the disciples did with Jesus. It's Wednesday, so I want to remind everyone of our Wednesday night live for children from pre-K through 6th grade. We start with worship at 6:30. Come a little early to get registered, and we'll be done by 7:30. So we hope to see you all there. Have a blessed day.